Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 13 of Let's Play Minecraft 1.710. And here we are on the Stone Legion Unleashed server, or Adventures. I'm sorry. And today we're going to look at some new power generation with RF, actually, a new mod called Solar Flux. It seems interesting. I've been mining too much. I love hand mining. I wasn't kidding about it. Right now you can see I'm processing ores. I made a hopper. I don't think I explained the hopper, and that is wrong of me because I need to explain what a hopper is. Overall, a hopper means nothing to most of you, because you would know. But a hopper is an awesome block that, as far as I know, Buildcraft invented. And they were the first to come with it. I think they've actually removed it a long time ago. But the idea was you had iron, you had a chest, and you would have, it's like a buffer. It pulls from an inventory that's, you know, above. So there's the chest, and I mean, you guys probably seen some crazy creations with this sorting systems and vanilla things like that. Now the hopper pulls and it goes into wherever you're pointing. It can go sideways or down, etc. And so basically I put the ores in here, it pulls into the hopper, and the hopper drops it into the pulverizer, kind of like pulls and pushes, and it does its thing. And then the pulverizer, of course, we know goes to the furnace, though we have a bit of an issue here. It looks like our power is seizing up. That's not supposed to happen, of course. I think, oh yeah, I know what it is, I think. No, actually I don't know what it is. I was gonna say, because I was screwing around. That means every single side is active. Redstone furnace works too. Everything works except that right now, so we gotta investigate it. It's the fun part. We get to be investigators today. I'll have to figure out why it's not working. So, oh. Looks like it just derped out. When I did that, fixed it. Okay. Just a bit of a derp. That's no problem. As long as we can fix it, that's fine. Okay, it went. Okay, so that's all active and whatnot. So, yeah, so that's how the hopper works. I have another thing to show you today called, actually, I'll go back to solar since it might take forever. Something called dev/null, which I have here. Basically, it's created with, there you go, dev null, with just an apple and cobblestone, and it creates this little item which you see in my hand. Basically, you can right click anywhere as long as you're not clicking a block, but like out in the middle of nowhere, and you can put cobblestone on it. And for example, if I drop this cobblestone, it'll go in my inventory, and go in that slot. But if we have more cobblestone, for example, and here I'll do something fun like spray it all over the place, so it's gonna probably stack anyways. When I loot it, it automatically voids it. It'll fill up the stack and then void it, so you don't have to worry about cobblestone. Nice thing is, you can still use that one stack in there for placing, so mining, whatnot, because you know how you like, oh, you got to pillar up, or you got to place a little path, whatever. It still works perfectly for that. So it's just like the perfect little way of getting rid of your cobblestone, because when you got machines like this, and this is amateur version, there's even more faster ways of generating cobblestone. You really do not need to have to worry about cobblestone anymore. So that is something I suggest everyone give a try if you're wanting to hand mine a lot and tired of dealing with cobblestone. So here's my EXP. Oh, got nice. So yeah, let's get started, shall we, on that lovely solar panel. So I'm thinking there's multiple layers. So there's the the one cell. No, we want to click these, I guess. So here's the first one, which is red, like planks, redstone, and a mirror. The mirror is made of glass and iron. The second version is basically made of gold ingot and redstone. We know about the redstone receptacle or whatever. And then once again, we're making a lot more normal solar panels. And then the solar panel 2 is taking 2 or 3, I should say, is taking 4 of the solar panel 2s, but it also adds a new type of block, which is adding more mirrors, etc. and it looks very interesting. And I think today that might be one of my goals. I think I could go further than that, but then that's getting a little crazy because, well, we could probably make it, but it requires, well, yeah, quite a bit of those. So let's just go like with this. So you're going to make this, and you're going to get 2 of those, right? Let's just put it for math here, for sake. If we create that, we're going to make 8 of those. And 8, 16, was that 22, 24? Yeah, so we're going to have to make a lot of these. So we might just go crazy with glass and just go see how we make out there. So, let's get some... Let's say we should get some more... There you go. Any other stacks of sand somewhere? We need a piece of sand to fill in that little bit. No. Oh well. So let's go ahead and get these going, just so we can have a bit more sand to finish the job. Though I think we'll have enough glass. Whatever. Because we actually produced quite a bit here. There you go. And then, of course, we saw we needed a lot of iron. And so, yeah. And then it looks like we're going to need, yeah, those 2 are good. So let's go ahead and see what we can produce here for that. So, do I go crazy and do it? I don't know if that's crazy, to be honest. And then redstone and lots of wood. We might actually have to cut down a tree or 2, guys. Oh, God. Let's see if we have enough wood right now to not have to go out and cut down trees right now. Oh man, maybe we will. You know, I thought we had like insane amount of wood, but maybe not. Oh yeah, this is planks. I saw another little plank, but it was only 1, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this a try. So here's more planks. And so the next one is... Oh, and we need the redstone. There we go. And here we go. 42 of them. So that was using everything we could use from those. And then the next one is doing that again, but the redstone receptacle. And we actually have that. Which one is that? That's the good one, right? So we want this one. And that will make us 5 of those, and then we run out. Okay. And then, so after all that, we got to that, and we just got an extra couple more, or 1 more to, you know, it's just funny how it really required that much. So, what about gears here? I don't think we're going to need these gears, but I like to bring these in my inventory anyways. I know we're going to need some tin there for sure. Oops. Tin. Silver, I don't know. What is the other tin? There it is. Like copper. Okay, let's try that. There we go, and oh yeah, and then we had these ones, didn't we? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make more mirrors. Wait, was glass really what I was short on? Holy crap. The glass wasn't supposed to be that short yet, so... I have to have more glass somewhere. Oh yeah, you know what? I think I have a bit here. There you go. So let's make more of those mirrors with the rest of the glass we got. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, we're gonna make... We're gonna need lapis for it, though. We're gonna go ahead and make this. Oops. Oh, because I just used all the glass from that one. Okay. So, it looks like it's a very glassy recipe. But it's all good. We're good at this. Really didn't need to make that many. How about that? Can make that. And now, oh yeah, we gotta make that. Okay, so we're gonna need probably put some of this stuff away, like the wood away now. So we're gonna need lead. There you go. And let's see how this goes. Oops. Oh, I forgot about that. There you go. That fixes that. Oops. Misclicking things here. Oh yeah. But it wants the actual storage one, so we have to upgrade that. There we go. And then I think we're ready to go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just 3 across. And oh yeah, there we go. And there we go. So that generates 64 RF. But now remember, that's, as far as I know, only during the daytime or whatever. So right now you produce no RF. Well, good time to test, you know that? You don't even get to see if it does or not, because it doesn't have a little thing on it, so that's kind of cool. Okay, let's pop this off. We can use this as our test anyways. Oops. Oh! You can just click on it. Oh, with a wrench. That's cool. There you go. So we can put this on here. So this has to be... Is that it? There you go. There we go. It has an own internal buffer too, so that's the good news. Energy 0 of... Yeah, so it holds 850. Not bad, not bad. And the next solar panel after that one is the badass, which I think is worthwhile getting. Definitely worthwhile getting. It just requires a lot more. I mean, a lot more. Should I say that one more time? A lot more glass. So we're gonna have to work on producing more glass. But anyways, let's be stubborn, shall we? And let's go back here. And so what I'll probably do here is, this is the top, right? Yeah. Okay, be like pain in the butt. There we go. Perfect. So, oh, my inventory is full. It's like, why are you being such a pain? So we'll put you here, which means, well, we'll set everything to whatever, except the top. And then we'll put our new solar panel right here. Ta-da. And you have the sneak and hit it? I wonder if it's just sneak all the time. Oh, it is sneak. Okay. You don't have to use that one thing. And then there you go. Just so we can see it when it hits daytime. And that should create us some power now. New method of bringing power into the base, which I think is great. I think it's better than great, to be honest. I think it's amazing. Okay. So, now we got that out of the row, we're going to just throw all this back in random places. We feel like it's okay to store it in. There we go. Oh, it says it's generating. Oh, so it's powering up right now. That's kind of funny. So even that's draining out, it shows you what it's creating in here in a way. So 33, 34, 35. So when we go to this, it should say 35. That's cool. I didn't know that. So now, you know, even though it's draining instantly there, it shows you the amount of power flowing through it is actually displayed there. That's cool. There's our first solar panel. I'm excited by that. That makes me pretty happy. And that one went up to 64 E's, huh? And the next one's 256. So I'll probably continue making the... I'll probably just finish doing the 256 off camera. And then the next one, I probably won't do that one. I mean, I will, but that'll definitely be like when we do off camera. Not off camera, I mean when we have a proper applied energistic system or whatever. But I think the 256, if I get that one, then we won't have to worry about or RF power for a very long time. I feel like that alone will be enough for our system. Actually, I bet you this one even now is a lot for our system. But because there's the day and night cycles, etc., I might end up doing some taxing things here and there. So, but yeah, that's awesome. We'll see what we're at now. Almost there. 64, right? Yeah. And it transfers 512, and it has a buffer. So that's the nice part. It has a buffer as well. And then we have this one, 4K buffer, transfers 2K. And it just goes up and up. So this one, the best solar panel you can get, it'll generate 4K RF. And it'll hold 60,000 RF. And it has 32K RF transfer. Oh my god. I don't know what those are for, but... Oh, I'm like, what is this? Steve's Carts derp. I'm like, wait, why would this mod have that? Because we're looking at all the mods, so solar flux. We get sorted a little bit more than that. There you go. I'm not sure what these cores are, but yeah. Beautiful. So, there we go. 64. And you can see that puppy just flying through there now. Of course, we're running this. Actually, oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, so the buffer happens on the... Yeah. That is so cool. I'm really happy with that. So we got a bit more time left. I don't actually have anything planned. I didn't think we'd be that fast, so I think it's time for us to head up a desert and do some... just grab some sand, you know? I think it'd be a good time to put one of those emeralds on this. Actually, I might put a diamond on it too. So, diamond, oops. Why am I putting a diamond? Well, it'll increase its strength a bit, but that's actually not really the reason. It's because it will let me mine at a higher rate or whatever, and you'll find that you'll find some materials later on, like there's gravel of certain things that are pretty taxing or whatever. That you won't be able to use like a normal shovel for. It's part tinkers, and that'll just help me blast through it a bit more, so that is a good thing. Plus, you know, durability is always good too, so let's remember that. Let's go ahead and also bring our axe. Yeah, it's my puppy. I want to put some stuff on this over time, especially the durability. I'll probably put the... I would put the durability on it now. I think the durability is just so important, period. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So, there you go. Because we might find some wood we need to get or whatever. So there's a desert to the east of us. That's not too bad at all, so we won't have to go too far. Probably better to go to a desert than spend all our time here. And if you do a desert, I don't know where you should mine in a desert. I don't think people like living on the edge, so it's probably better to do it like around here. No one's going to live around here anyways, just because I already have defined this as a hazardous, nasty place to be in a desert to begin with, so I know this is going to be a good desert to farm sand in, just because no one wants to live in a desert like this. So yeah. Not being as efficient if you're only doing that many at a time. But it does break as far as I know as each block. So let's just say you're breaking 3 blocks every time versus 9 blocks or whatever. You would be getting the durability of that, not like so you wouldn't be screwing yourself too much. All this oil. We'll definitely use this later on too. Oh, little slimes. I'm like, what's that noise? It's a slime party. Actually, now that I have sandstone in the game, you can't really make too much of a mess anyway. Sure, I guess you can... Oops. Wow, you bounced up here really well, little guy. There you go. But yeah, what I was going to say is, because of the sandstone, it kind of prevents you from actually going down like 15 blocks or whatever and like making the biggest mess ever, because you can only go so far anyways. Kind of like puts a control on it. So much oil here. There you go. Ow. Nice. This should get us lots of glass for a while. I'll probably put in our actual RF system and put a hopper or whatever on top of the furnace itself. Or I might make actually another furnace just for the glass. I don't know if there's a... Oh, whatever. I shouldn't have... I was wondering if there is a glass making... I mean, we make the glass, right? You smelt glass. Which is like, I wonder if there's like any stupid, crazy new way of making glass. Oh wow, you can take... Oh. This is the same. Could be a special machine for glass or something like that. Bulk glass making? I don't know. I know you can melt down sand in bulk and use tinkers, but that method's more of a pain, I find, because you can only you mold it back into one block of glass. So like each sand, you'd have to pour it in to the cauldron or whatever that you hold it in, and then you have to eject it. Now you can use hoppers, things like that, of course, but I do find it more of a pain personally. So let's not put on any waste here. Okay, is there a big forest around us just before? I just thought maybe we can check out some big trees for fun, just to show you our lovely axe. One exists. So this is ominous. I think that might be... What is that? I wonder. That might be a big forest. I'm not sure from here though. Nope. It's a birch forest. That might be one there though. Of course, the desert again. We'll pass that. Nope. Yeah, it might be way too far to worry too much. This is probably it, like somewhere over here, whatever. Anyways, that would have been cool to show you that, but I'll find some on my own. Actually, the Anonymous Forest actually has some tall trees. This place is deadly as far as I know, so... There you go. How cool is that? You got stuck up here somewhere, or... Oh no, my inventory is full, probably. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they don't have the super giant trees, though, unfortunately. I'll need this later on for icy rubber or whatever, but... Ow, I forgot about that. This poisonous stuff here, Death Bloom. Probably the Death Bloom is poisoning me? I don't know. Could be like one of whatever. That's a thorn. It's not the place to be, that's for sure. What is this? Another mod? Kitchen. Wild strawberry. Don't think strawberries grow here. But it definitely is a wild place to be. There's one of the blocklings. I gotta figure out how to capture them or whatever. I think you feed them something. Okay, before we end this, I want to show you something. Because we have that ender pearl plant I've never done anything with, and there is something you can do with it, and I want to show you that now. Because we're wasting time with it. Because we can actually do something with it, and I think that's very important. So, just fly up here. Just me and Electro. We had like 4 or 5 of us earlier. It's slow going. I mean, we pre-record these episodes ahead of time a bit, so of course, like, we haven't really advertised the server at this point, but we wanted to take our time in that area. Okay, so let's go and get ourselves a piece of obsidian if we have any of that left, which we should. Yep. And then we're gonna click this, and then what we're gonna do is, I know our ender pearls are very rare at this point, but we're going to go ahead and melt one of our ender pearls. What we're going to do is we're going to cover this piece of obsidian with an ender pearl. I know it sounds stupidly crazy, especially because we only had 2 ender pearls and we're wasting one, but trust me, it is important for our survival. Or I'm just an idiot. Okay, so let's just dig a hole here for now. Oh, is there light levels? Just want to make sure everything's okay. Well, that's cool. You can kind of see in there. Oh, is it already done? No. But I kind of saw it there for a second in there. Oh yeah, you can see it's in the one little tile. Huh. Light levels seem to be just doing fine though. Don't want any accidents happening in here. Forgot about that. Oh well. There we go. And, oh yeah, we're gonna look for that. Probably was smart to put it in here. Nope. There it is, my little ender lily. My little baby. Okay, so now we have that in there. We're gonna filter that in here. 250, I think this uses 50 each. And yeah, and we're gonna make sure we don't accidentally use it again. And there you go, we just made actual end stone, and that's what you can create. Now with the ender lily, will grow, I don't know how many times, but the ender lily will grow actually quite faster on there, and that's pretty important. I don't know if there's anything ender lily. I'm just gonna check, you know, like feed a beast or something, if there's any new tips or whatever. So the ender lily can be placed on regular tilled dirt, end stone, or ender core. When planted on end stone, takes about 7 in-game days, approximately 168 minutes, for the lilies to get fully grown. Approximately 4 times longer to grow them on dirt. Wow! So you're looking at a month on dirt, basically. If the day-night get turned off false, then the crop will never mature. Oh, wow. The crop has 8 stages of growth, including both the initial to final stages. Walking into an ender lily crop growing 4th stage will hurt you like a cactus. When harvesting a mature, players guaranteed to get the ender pearl and the lily. And in 1.710 ender cores there's a 2% chance that the plant will drop an additional ender lily seed. Ender lilies are allergic to bone meal. They will actually go back one more stage. Oh wow. Same happens with hove growth or any bone meal base such as the sprinkler. Note that the watering can does not work like bone meal. So there you go. The crop is only capable of advancing from its current stage to the next stage 50% of the time. No matter what the player does apart from modifying the block's metadata directly, somehow the crop will refuse to advance the next stage if it's not the right time. Wow. So, yeah. Wow. We'll place on the ender coral and stone. Huh. So that's crazy. That's your ins and outs of the ender lily. So, yeah, 4 in-game, no, 60, 120, 3 hours? No, it'll probably be more like 4 hours. But, yeah, anyways, that'll produce 1 ender pearl every single time. It's beyond important for us, so, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I think we did lots. I'll probably actually build another solar panel off camera for fun. Just to, not just one, but probably the other 3 or whatever, and build the bigger one. Just because I got all that glass, and I'll probably put, wherever it is, here it is, the redstone. I'll probably build another one of those and just start pumping a crap ton of glass through it or whatever, sand. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. And if you like to check out our server or like to be part of our community, check out the link in the description. Have a wonderful day. Bye.